Hey people, this is Mike Jr. II. This is Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Now I actually recorded this video the other day, 2 days after I got sick. Oh yes, I got really sick, and after a bit I decided I need to get back into Let's Playing, because I love Let's Playing, I love what I do, and I was actually feeling kind of upset I couldn't get some of this done. And then when I did, Audacity crashed. Lost about 40 minutes of footage, though luckily, I don't save at wrong spots in the game, so I'm smarter than that. So we're not going to show up any further than we were last time. Luckily enough. So you kind of missed a little... Well, you didn't miss anything, to be quite honest. It's just... I don't know. This is going to be not new to me like before. Like, I know what to do in the game, but I don't know every little bit, so... And I like keeping that a little fresh, but not this time, so... I'm going to go to Kaminiko's and, get that old man. Oh, hey, Chobin, what's up? Another? And no, don't battle us. You know, you're a big idiot, Chobin. Just thought I'd remind you that. So, here's a Sunkern and a Magikarp. Oh wow, you totally got a better team now, didn't you? Just see how much more powerful they are now. Why does Eevee have 2 damage, by the way? I'm confused. Did Eevee get hit when we were fighting Teddy Ursa? I don't know. Anyway, here's the first time you're going to see a Shadow Pokemon in XD, or at least the first time you're going to see him on our team. And I think Sunkern got up a level. Huh. Anyway, we're going to continue on. And what's this now? Shadow Blitz and Shadow Mist? Michael, what's going on? Oh yes, they actually changed it in this game. There is more than one Shadow move, which makes, like I said, the gameplay in this game is immensely better, and this is one of the reasons why. They added more Shadow moves, making Shadow Pokemon actually kind of useful to an extent. Not completely, but to an extent. They're kind of useful now. Not really. To be quite honest, you still want to purify them, but, you know, it's just really funny. Shadow Blitz, I don't know the exact thing that's different. What Shadow Mist does is it actually lowers the opponent's evasiveness, and Shadow Blitz is Shadow Blitz is actually the new Shadow Rush. So yes, it's the new Shadow Rush, man. Easy to tackle now. Shadow Blitz, go! I also love the new effects for when the Pokemon actually look like Shadow Pokemon. I really do think this game got a lot better. And Eevee is at level 11. I will not evolve it until it's level 14 just because. I have no reason to keep him. Or to evolve him just yet. Though I found out something very bad about Eevee. Jolteon. I want to have Jolteon so he can paralyze my opponents so I can catch them easier. Big problem. Jolteon doesn't learn Thunder Wave until level 42. What the fuck? What electric Pokemon doesn't learn that until 42? Seriously, come on. So I might have to catch another electric Pokemon to compensate until then. Which I do have another Pokemon on mine, but I won't train him up all the way. So yes. Dun dun. And we beat Chobin's ass again. That's what you get for being an idiot. You know, for being a assistant to a scientist, you're pretty dumb. Oh, now you tell him, Jovi. Yes, you already told me that. And Jovi, please stop being conceited. And talking in third person. Both of them would be kindly appreciated if you'd stop. She's my sister. Of course she's not going to listen to me. Cypher, huh? So at least he's giving us an idea of who it could be. Oh, so your grandson's there? Ah, so we must have missed him. Well then, time to go back. Yes, we know! How about we do take his class? Yes, that conversation's completely pointless. Though it's kind of nice to hear a little bit more in the game in terms of just all-around fun. I do like that. Better than just being like, serious business all the time. Serious business. Which kind of makes sense considering now we're a kid instead of being badass Leo. Actually, I should say, oh god, Leo. Who knows? Maybe Michael will be like a god, or maybe he'll be a demigod. Who knows? Or maybe he could be better. Ooh, that's right, I said it. What you gonna do about it? I'm sorry to all the Leonists out there. Being one myself, I should apologize. Alright, where's the grandson at? Oh, bridge moves, okay. When I read that before... Hey, I didn't know we can go back here. Come with mess with the computer, the last one I made the video before, I thought she said the C moves when you step on a button in the middle. I'm sitting like, what the fuck are you talking about? Whoever's been teaching you stuff should be slapped. Anyway. So. That's the bridge, huh? Huh? That's kind of cool, but why? Why does the bridge need to do that? Why can't you just build like a full bridge? What do you do, saving money or something? You know what? I forgot. I noted this last time I made this. But the cool thing about this game that I really love is that they make more than one EVI for characters, you know? Like this guy, if I'm right, we don't see him often in the game. More than once, but it's like we don't see this guy often, and yet they give him his own custom character avatar type thing, which this game did. It was a lot more variety, which in Pokemon doesn't happen often, and was a huge problem in Colosseum. Hell, when we went to Pirate Town, there was two guys standing in the same battle square. I mean, what the fuck? So yeah, just something I'd like to point out about this game. Not only that, but the avatars are more detailed too. And yes, I'm gonna call them avatars just because. Or figures, or whatever. Cool, thank you. Hey, this guy's pretty nice. Imagine when he goes on to his own adventures, then the grandpa's gonna be screwed. Then again, knowing stuff like this, it'll probably be I'm going back to my grandfather to... I can't think. Oh yeah, and more like something like, oh, I'm going back to my, I'm gonna work at my grandfather's business type thing. Alright then, can I have a machine part, please? Very nice. There's nothing inside of there. Hello? You didn't grab anything. Hey! Nothing happened! Ah, fuck it. Yeah, thanks for bringing him up, man. You've been through something like that before? What happened to you? Seriously, what happened to you? Whatever. Don't know what happened to you, but whatever. I didn't know you had your mother's helper, or assistant, or friend or something get kidnapped by ciphers trying to take over the world, you know. What can you do? Anyway, time to go back to the lab. Don't. I love the three. I love that the sound in the beginning. Anyway, give you guys your machine parts now. Sure. What's up? Ooh, Crane Memo 3, Crane Memo 4, Crane Memo 5. Jeez, how many do you need to give us? Okay, we're good. Alright, fine. Yeah, pretty much simple information. I really don't need to read it, but I'll read it anyway just for fun. The snag machine. The Aurora Reader's development made it possible to create a workable new snag machine. We realized that we could integrate the Aurora Reader with the original snag machine developed by Cypher. The Aurora Reader can be made to sound a warning and prevent the snag machine from working if a regular non-shadow Pokemon is targeted. Okay, so it prevents it from being misused in case, like let's say, Michael gets a little bit headstrong and decides to go out and steal people's Pokemon. He can't do it without the Aurora Reader working first. God, it's hard saying Aura. Anyway, the likelihood of the snag machine being abused should be diminished, however, one must always be vigilant. It must be treated with caution, very much so. Because in the Pokemon world, stealing other people's Pokemon is serious business. Like, serious business. Purification. Once captured, Shadow Pokemon must have their hearts reopened in a process called purification so that they may return to their normal state. We know about this from the last game. The best known method of purification was to have the Shadow Pokemon spend time with a trainer and allow their hearts to gradually reopen. Very fucking hard to do. Just saying, just pain in my ass. However, because it's required Shadow Pokemon to be with a trainer, the method placed a limit on the number of Pokemon that can be treated. Very true, 6 Pokemon at a time. Which, and with double battles, only 2 Pokemon really being helped at a time, so. We need a process for efficiently purifying many Shadow Pokemon. Our studies led us to the idea of the Purified Chamber. Well, that'd be really nice, then we wouldn't have to worry about purifying so many of them at once. The Purified Chamber. The Purified Chamber is a radically new concept that differs from the usual purification method of having Shadow Pokemon to be with a trainer constantly. It represents a new approach that places Shadow Pokemon among regular Pokemon so that they become purified naturally. Oh, well, that's pretty cool, so I guess it kind of gets out of the way of the magic and goes in the way of using other Pokemon to help itself. Okay. Much time is still needed to make the concept real. We need to acquire systems, collect data, and make adjustments. We eagerly look forward to seeing the Purified Chamber concept in operation. Very nice. Hopefully these guys can get it working. Help us out a lot more. Anyway, time to deliver our machine pot to our mother. Very weird how they got the music still going. Like, we're doing something helpful, dun 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 dun, you know, it's like, what the fuck? It's like, guys, it's like, you can't do this forever, it's like, I can't figure this out, then all of a sudden the music goes away out of your heads, and they're going, fuck! At least that's how science is to me. I can do it because science is awesome, and oh, fuck. I can't understand any of this. Anyway, Mother, here is a machine part. Yeah, that was a little bit of a pain. Really? Lily, you're a bad mother. Oh my god, you two were attacked by a bad guy but suddenly saved? Fuck that, I need the machine part. God, little kids telling me stories. Very nice. Well, there she goes. I guess alright, I'm not sure. No, it hasn't. Yeah, the, Relic Stone, that's what it was. A different process? Yeah. Yeah, the Relic Stone. Sure, I'll go to a gate village, no problem. Egan! Yay, we get to see him again. Ooh, sorry about that, guys. Very nice. Okay, then, now we're going to be revisiting our first area from Colosseum. Or revisiting, the first area that we actually played in Colosseum. Very nice. I'll be honest, the music doesn't change at all, which I kind of like. I like them keeping the old music, which I'm going to be happy about for other places too. But, a little bit better in looks, not, like, greatly, but, yeah. I mean, like I said, the avatars are a lot better in this game. Anyway, time to go to a gate village. And just to get this out of the way now, the Aura region's top research lab that studies Pokemon comprehensively, Pokemon HQ Lab. Ganport, a lively seaport with actively traded lottery sailors, are a common sight. Kaminiko's house, the peculiar manor that... I'm just going to say particular manor that is home to the eccentric scientist Dr. Kaminiko. A gate village, a lush green town of senior citizens. There's a relic honoring Celebi here. I'm just saying this now because I need to remember to do that before I actually enter a place first. Anyway, to a gate village! On our less than cool scooter. Or, is there another name for it? It's not really a scooter, but it's more of a... Don't know the name of it. And here it is, and I love this music. Ooh, item, mine. Yay, Pokeball. Anyway, talk to this guy up here. Pretty much. Alright then, time to battle. So yeah, battle so you can help get Teddiursa's thing down. Just because. You're gonna want to. It's got a Wurmple and a Silcoon. Ah. So yeah, it's got a Wurmple and a Silcoon. Actually, what's more powerful? Summary. Tackles 35 and bite is 60. Okay. But again, what about your stats? Sorry, I just want to know. 8. I'll use bite. I'm just trying to figure out which one's more powerful. Then again, it also depends on the... Ooh, we got a new move, Lick. A ghost-type move can also paralyze your opponent. Very nice. I recommend it. Yeah, from the looks of it, Bite's more could possibly be more powerful. But then again, this is level 7 Pokemon. What do you expect? Ooh, String Shot, not good. Slows down your Pokemon if you remember. Then again, you're only gonna remember this if you go through a forest in the first area of either I can't fucking think. Pokemon Red and Blue and Yellow, or let's just say first generation and generation 3. So there you go. And when I say that, I mean by the game standards, not the... I'm confused. But what I mean is by the game standards, not the, like how in Generation 3, there's like, they also made, you know, Leaf Green and, Fire Red. Ooh, Cascoon, yes. If you don't know, Cascoon and, Silcoon actually both evolved from a Wurmple. And, yes, they both evolve from a Wurmple. Cascoon is at night at a certain level, and Silcoon is at day. Cascoon evolves into Dustox, and Silcoon evolves into Beautifly. I will call it creative. I like it. I like it because it's a little bit more creative when it comes to like actually differentiating from different generations. Obviously, I mean, sure, it's pretty much copying Beautifly and. Oh yeah, reverse mode. Butterfree and Beedrill, kind of with Weedle, but whatever. Don't worry, pal. Maybe one day. Don't worry. You just gotta keep working hard. Anyway, reverse mode. You might be going reverse mode. I thought it was hyper mode. Oh yes, and not only that, but as you noticed, Teddiursa attacked first, and then it got reverse mode. Reverse mode got nerfed. Not nerfed. It got buffed. It got buffed big time in this game because we get to attack the same turn that we hit, which can kind of suck in some cases because we can't like spend tons of time like on one Pokemon trying to heal Shadow Pokemon. I'm blanking here and I don't know why, but yes, we I explained a lot of this before, but because I have to say this again, it's fucking pissing me off. But anyway, can't fucking move. Come on, Michael. Get out of the way. It's not that hard. Anyway. Yay, either. Ether, whatever the fuck you want to say. But yes, reverse mode does that. We don't get a critical hit when we attack too, if I'm correct. So you can't abuse that for like critical hits. I think it still goes by the same thing that if you only get reverse mode if you use a shadow move, so we'd have to use Shadow Mist or Shadow Rush. Or it could be just an attack move. It's a lot different than in the last game, and it's nerfed in some cases and buffed in other. So yes. Wait a second. Didn't the one lady around here in the last game have a Mighty Yetta? That was a Puchiena. Wonder if there's two of them and they, you know, bow, wow, wow. Anyway, down there we got an item which I totally ignored. It was a... wasn't a potion. Oh, no, it was a Pokeball, right? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, was it? Oh, it was 3 more potions, I think. Or... I don't know, sorry guys, I'm not paying attention. Oh, it was another Pokeball, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was another Pokeball to compensate for the one we caught for Teddy Ursa. I think, yeah. I'll go with that for now, because I'm not paying attention. Hey, where'd Egan go? Egan should be here, right? Yeah, Michael. Literally. Wonder where you went. Oh, hi. There you are. Me, buddy. You know, to be quite honest, I really doubt that. But what can you do? Anyway, so now we just need to go to the thing so he can tell us or show us the relic stone. Anyway, here's the daycare again, and because I was explaining something else, I didn't explain this. The daycare does not take shadow Pokemon anymore. Just wanted to tell you that. Yeah, the reason why is because in the last game there was an old lady doing the place, but as you can see right here, she retired. Her granddaughter's taking over, and the thing is, though, is she can't take care of shadow Pokemon because of it, but, you know, there's a reason why, which you'll find out later. And the name rater's still here, still don't know what I'm going to call my Jolteon after I evolve it, so. I'd leave it up to vote, but, oh boy. That soda I drank earlier is really getting to me. Like I said, I'd leave it up to vote, but because I make these videos so long in advance, I wouldn't get enough time to, so yeah. So I'm just gonna find a name myself. Pretty much, that's me. No problem. Alright then. Hey, what are you here for? I'll say no. Yeah, it's not gonna let us go any further. Sure, let's do this. Yeah, Egan knows how shadow Pokemon work. He knows it needs to battle. Which I'm positive he said. I think he said this either now or later, but the only way to open a shadow Pokemon, the best way to open it is by battling. I'm seriously out of it. Not as bad as before, though. Oh, bad. My commentary is a lot better. You could say that when Audacity crashed, it was more like being instant critic. Anyway, I'll use Bite, because these guys probably don't have... Zigzagoon probably doesn't have special defense. Anyway, what I was going to say... Ooh, maybe you do. But yes, anyway, something I was going to say is you can kind of see the figures are a lot better now. Like, watch when I attack this person. Oh, wait, no. But when you attack somebody... you flinched. At least Bite came in handy in some cases. 3 damage! Damn you! Ooh, I forgot you're in reverse mode. Uh-oh. Michael, no pay attention. But But when you see the person attack, you're going to see the figure like move going like, darn, you hit me, or stuff like that. It looks kind of stupid. Like, let's see if it does it here. No, it doesn't, damn. But when you see it, like, it sees it move, and as you can see, they really did work on the figures in the last game. They look a lot more detailed than before. And the thing I find really funny is that I was reading, I hate most critics to death, if you guys didn't know. And one of them included, I was reading a review that IGN did of this game, or at least I read the small part of the review. And they were saying how the graphics didn't get increased at all from the last game. One, please don't tell me you're talking about the Pokemon themselves. You're telling me they need to make new figures for all the fucking Pokemon when they already have them pre-made. And two, everything else was fixed. Everything else looks a lot better. And they're saying, oh, graphics aren't good enough. Nope, they didn't increase at all. Not at all. That's why I fucking hated them. I'm sitting there going, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's why I hate critics to death, and I especially hate IGN and people like that. Because half the time they only rate stuff depending on Hearts of a Shadow. Thanks, buddy. But anyway, that's why I hate people like IGN, because it's like, oh, you know, we're not gonna say you have a good game at all. Ooh, thanks for the money. Yeah, great game, great game. Because that does happen. I'm not saying that's just IGN. I know there's probably people in IGN, but people do get paid to give their game. People do pay people to give their games good reviews, and it does happen. And don't say it doesn't. Yep, I'm Michael.